Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this magnet set for kids. It's both letters and numbers. Inside the box you've got this plastic bag filled with all of your magnetic pieces. Now this is recommended for ages 3 and up. They do have small magnet pieces on the back that if they fell out, you would not want younger children to eat those or swallow those. So they should, if you're using them with younger kids, which your younger children, if you have them in the house, maybe wanting to play with them, just make sure that they're supervised while doing so and they're not picking it up and putting it in their mouth. You've got the full alphabet here in both capital letters and lowercase letters. So this is something that's really great for my daughter who is a kindergartner, and she has, little homework assignments that she needs to do every day. So when it comes to spelling things out or reading sight words and things like that, it does get fun to be able to use these magnet letters that she can stick onto our front door or the fridge or any magnetic surface and be able to spell it out. It's sometimes fun to just lay them out on the table also. So when I go and work in her classroom, sometimes we'll pick up the letters and shake them, and then if we're spelling out a word, they'll practice tracing them with their fingers on there to practice writing the letters correctly. And so these are a really good tool to use, not only as magnets, but for practicing letter formation and word formation as well. In addition to the letters, you also have these great numbers. So this is great with working with younger kids as they're just identifying numbers or learning how to write them, and going on to do more complicated things. So you've got 2 of each set of number 1 through 10. And then you have subtraction, addition, multiplication, the equal sign, division, and a question mark here. So you just have a couple of things to work with. So this is not only great for my kindergartner to identify numbers and do simple addition and subtraction problems, but also for my 2nd grader to do subtraction and addition, and he can do double digits because there's enough of these numbers to do so, or even division and multiplication. So these are a great tool to have especially if you have trouble getting your child to focus and sit down and do something. Sometimes it's really fun to just have these magnets that you can move around and work with. So we've got like a little magnetic table that they work well with, and we'll do it on our front door and on our refrigerator. So it's a good set to have and a nice educational tool for those that are just learning letters or learning words, learning how to read, or just need some help practicing with numbers. So I just want to demonstrate here the quality of the magnets. So here they are in the back of my front door here. So I've had letters like this before that I have quickly disposed of because their magnets were really easy to pop out of here. These seem to be glued in here really nicely, and I don't think that they're going to come out super easy. The other ones that I got were like dollar store ones, and they were so cheap, and the magnets, you could just barely touch them and they would come out. So that's not the case with these. I'm very relieved about, because although I am using these with older children, I do have a baby in my house, and I don't want little magnet pieces laying around. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate here. You can take them pretty far away and drop it, and whoops, that didn't work. Usually if they fall off, it'll cling down lower, like so. So they've got a pretty solid magnetic force on here. So they are quality and they work. So it's been kind of fun having these either to have on our fridge or our front door, to just leave these out and be able to write secret little messages that the kids have to search for, and then they can write their own messages back. So it's definitely, these are great to play with and encourages literacy, and it's just a good thing to have around your house for those learning kids. And so I'm definitely pleased with the quality of these, and it seems like they're going to last much longer than some of the really cheap ones. And so they're great tools to do for literacy and also for simple mathematics. So that's been your closer look at this set of letters and numbers.